Now available on Tata Sky channel number 526.
Clearly a historic day for real estate, and builders are elated about the passage of the bill. In fact, to understand that better, we have Mr. Niranjan Hiranandani, Managing Director of the Hiranandani Group, joining us live here on the news at Magic Bricks. Mr. Hiranandani, thank you so much for taking time out to be with us over here. The government tells us a lot of bugs have been ironed out. In fact, the Housing Secretary also mentioned to Magic Bricks now that they are looking at a 26-day window for clearances. Good news for you and me?
Yes, certainly. I think the idea was to create transparency. The idea was to make it easier for the builder, developer. The idea was to make it cheaper and better for the consumer. I hope that the ease of doing business, which was the end objective for all this, is really going to happen. It will be really a great day. So I think first, highest marks on issue of transparency. Now the ease of doing business needs to be examined very, very carefully, and we hope that that comes true very quickly.
Mr. Hiranandani, Urban Development Minister Venkaiah Naidu also mentioned in the Rajya Sabha that they are looking at creating the infrastructure status for affordable housing once the regulator is out. Do you think this will increase the supply of small homes in the country?
You know, the point is very simple. Once you focus on a sector and really commit yourself to it, I think anything can be achieved. Infrastructure status is a step in that direction. Interest rates is a step in that direction. Ease of doing business is a step in that direction. Bringing about transparency is a step in that direction. So I think what they really want to, they should call it is a housing revolution, so to say. So if this regulator status appointment can be a beginning of a change that has to take place, and also there needs to be rationalization of taxes, because everybody wants to tax the industry both over the table and under the table. So I think that also needs to be controlled. So I think if the regulator comes into space, this will be really the first step in the direction. So we can congratulate the government for it.
All right, Mr. Hiranandani, let's also talk about a complaint redressal. If the regulator is able to resolve complaints within 60 days, then do you see construction happening a lot faster?
I think ultimately, as we said correctly, it's good for the end consumer as it stands today. But the other thing which Mr. Venkaiah Naidu has said, doing everything in 60 days, I would give him a big clap to say that this was something industry was looking at. Infrastructure status will also help long-term funding to come in, especially when we are doing new townships in the country, the 100 new towns that we are really going to do, and also the locations like Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor, Navi Mumbai, Naina, and other projects that we are talking about. I think there will be a signal flag off for such projects.
You can watch live TV on our website mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/magicbricksnow. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at Magic Bricks Now. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/magicbricksnow.